Stop that disco. We've got a planet to save. I think. I don't know. We're not actually very successful at planet saving thus far. We left Anachronox to go and get money, which is like the most Firefly / Cowboy Bebop ass reasoning for joining the adventuring party. Went immediately to Hephaestus. I think it was Hephaestus, the Smarty Pants colony, which then we just sort of were ambiently near when it exploded. And then we got to Democritus. That went well. You know, the voting process of hell and vomit torture. Then we were basically told, oh, there's a hive ship of it's an organic insect hive, which seems to be entirely robots. And then we should have been here yesterday, but I'm going to be honest, we didn't do a stream yesterday, which I know is the second Friday running that I've had to push back to a Saturday, and I'm sorry about that. You guys do deserve better, but I can promise it was for a good reason. And that reason was I was unable to stream on Friday because I was suffering from cyclical vomit torture. Dark Rays, you know what? Screw it. Guys, we got a planet to graphical error out of existence. Yeah, pretty much. So, let us begin. Oh, we've also lost access to Powell temporarily because he's suddenly grown sentience. Oh. Hold on a second. Maybe Grandpa should lead the way with swat these bugs away with his staff. I'm allergic to bee stings. Perhaps Dr. Bowman should take charge. I have a better idea. Let's take the other door. Okay, that I do at least appreciate that. They took time out to have a nice little joke at the expense of the party switching mechanics. Are you something I can click on? Oh, you are. Navigator HB Cronin. Oh. No, I get it. You... Cronin, because you've been Cronenberged into the wall. I thought you were one of the bugs coming back to finish the cocoon. No, don't try getting me out of here. I'm quite satisfied with my experience. They puke up this weird syrup into my mouth for food, and there's a tube up my... well, you know. They shot a barrage of missiles at our planet. We were sent to infiltrate the hive to find some way to stop them. They made wine out of the Haskins, and they ate Raphael for supper. I think I'm the leftovers. There's no way to escape the hive. At this point, I don't care anymore. At least the rent's cheap. Come on, people, laugh with me here. Ed, please do not put your health before streaming. Wait, hang on. Oh, cheeky! That took me a second there. Do not put... Yes, I agree. Do not put your health before your job. At least that's always been my work ethic. That's probably not a good work ethic to not put health before the job, but... Unfortunately. Okay, here we go again then. Oh, yeah, any more enemies want to waddle in before the fight starts and get a free shot? Anyone? Okay. Well, we'll just fire away then, shall we? Yeah. Drum pulse, smash. Wait, I think I said it wrong. I know you meant please don't put streaming before your health. I'm fully aware that was where you were going. I'm just making a joke. Don't mind me. But no, genuinely, I was planning on I want to talk about this because it's a funny story. I genuinely was planning on doing a shift yesterday. I promise I was, but I was a fool, you see. And I foolishly did a fool thing, which was I went to go and see Markiplier's Iron Lung as like a gesture of solidarity. You know, a creator has managed to get themselves into the oddly hostile space of cinema without doing the usual of going down the artsy-fartsy film circuits, which is, let's gonna be honest, just another boardroom at this point. So this actually managed to, like, make its way on merit and grit rather than getting boardroom approval 100,000 times over in a nicely sanitized product for the masses. Unfortunately, I fell afoul of a small hiccup. Oh, hang on a minute. I must hack. Excuse me. I don't know why there's one of these in a bug ship, but, well, it's not even a bug ship though, is it? Oh, God. 2? No. 4? 5? Dare we dream? Right, 8. 0. Okay, in the other direction. 6. Okay, nice. You got a nuts walker. I'm sorry? What am I doing with my nuts exactly? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. There's got to be an item in here somewhere. Inventory. There we go. Oh, it's a mistech. Damages and tries to make the target insane. Good. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I'll have to figure out the mistech someday, I'm sure. For now, I don't really get the system. So I'm just gonna focus on blasting shit with big guns. Big old crunchers. I always have to. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. Oh yeah. So for those uninitiated. Nope, I can't click on this in seemingly any way. Okay. For those uninitiated, Iron Lung is very good, in my opinion. It is based on the game of the same name, indie horror game, and it's currently, well, at least the majority of the internet seems to be trying really hard to pan it. And I just got to talk about this for a second, because when the premise of something, and especially if there's some uninitiated out there, when the premise of something, as explained by its own trailers, I should point out, so you can get this even without any prior knowledge of the game or whatnot, is man is welded into sub by himself and sent off into the dark to basically take photographs. I don't know what horror movie most of these reviewers were expecting, but they seem to be surprised that the movie is man welded in sub and sent out to take photographs of things. With, you know, dread and ambient horror vibes ensue. It's a slow burner. It's a cosmic one. It's science fiction. I don't know if maybe on our constant quest to narrow everything down to a single standard for each genre, that we just at some point, and I didn't get the memo, decided horror equals slasher movie. But, yeah, no, it seems as far as every review I've been able to find, most of them, if they're from, and I stress, this is from professionals, so like review channels, review sites and whatnot, you're getting the usual crop of, Iron Lung, what went wrong? And they don't seem to have gotten that this is the whole point of a slow burn dread-based horror. It's really weird. Normal people reviewing it, any normal people I've been able to find, seem to have gotten the very basic premise of a slow burn horror and think it's a little bit refreshing that it's not jump scare riddled. Yeah, I'm not going to say crap because it's not inherently crap just to have jump scares. There's plenty of good stuff, but you get what I mean. Like, this movie isn't for everyone. Can't exactly be a damnation when you're in the horror genre, a genre that, by definition, is already not for everyone. And, funnily enough, turned out not to necessarily to be for me. It's in my opinion, it's not great. It's capital G good. It's certainly better than the quote-unquote YouTuber movie it could have turned out to be. We were all dreading a timeline where that happened. No, that has not happened. It's good. Capital G good, not great. Got a couple of things even I would fix. But how to put this without spoiling in any ways, shape, or form? I will admit there was something I did not expect. When man welded into sub and sent out into dark to photograph things and ambient dread vibes, what I wasn't expecting was a left turn into body horror, and I'm not great with that. So, turns out, after Googling the symptoms, I had a fucking panic attack, and then spent the rest of the day in what is called panic hangover, which basically resulted in me being a bit strange, a bit wobbly, and periodically having to go and throw up. So that's why we didn't have the stream yesterday, because Iron Lung is actually pretty damn good at what it wants to do, it turns out. Well done, Mark. And I need to do better research in future, turns out. Okay, yeah, can someone write to Darkrai that it's all okay? I can randomly push buttons, but I'd blow something up. Oh, forget it. I ain't laying a finger on that. Wow, It wasn't even a spoiler, Alexandrios. There was more of a warning for a content type. Which probably is warned in other places. I'm going to be entirely frank with you. It's just it's YouTube? UK's awful, useless rating system that gave this thing a fucking 15. That I kind of fell afoul of. Because they just said, it's 15. There's horror in it, we guess. I'm not certain anyone watched it. I'm not certain anyone watched it, actually. So, yeah, we really are leaning hard into... Look at the science character! Okay, but you are the new party member, that makes sense. You're not forcing me to use extra mechanics like magic, and I'm chill with you. This is okay for a party character introduction. Looks like advanced alpha wave technology. This warrants further analysis. Oh no, you're going to make me do this thing again. Okay, now we're going to have a problem game. Alright. Okay. Alright. So. It's this thing to this thing. This thing to this thing. This thing to this thing. This thing. Nah? Yeah. Okay, that is a hell of a lot simpler than it looked the first time around, because the other ones have options to go wrong. Like the hacking and like the... all that shit. They have options to go wrong. And... that one kind of doesn't. You just use all the building blocks. I guess because hers are, like, plot-centric. They can't make them too difficult. This appears to control a section of the door and security inner scrotum through this computer. Activate it. We should search these drones for anything that might give us access to the central computer or whatever controls this whole place. Oh, and I think I can open up the door there. Jesus Christ, Grandpa's. Sorry, it's the fact that, like, fucking Boots is over here with an octagun, 2 levels ahead of most people in the party, firing away, and he's doing about 500. Grumpos just stabs a bish and does nearly 1,000 damage. Fuck me. Old man throw hands. Oh boy. Look, it's a strange pulsating gem. You want to touch it? Okay, I've touched it. Another strange pulsating gem. Let's touch it. Oh, God. Oh, wait. What is happening there? Okay, so we've got a thing. A thing fell. Oh, you're a different dude.
When I was a school child, one of our classroom activities, I'll never forget this, was raising caterpillars. We got each one in a little plastic container. After a week or two, the caterpillars were hanging upside down, spinning cocoons. The whole class was so excited, it was hard to concentrate on our schoolwork. I was careful not to move it around too much. I didn't want anything to happen to it. But one morning, I got to class and my cocoon had fallen to the bottom of the container. I was in shock. Before I knew it, I had switched my cocoon with that of the girl sitting next to me. No one saw me do it. She started crying when she saw what happened. Mine hatched into a butterfly. Hers didn't. It just sat at the bottom of the container. I can't stop thinking about it. I'm just saying is all. You know that poem about whether you're a man dreaming of being a butterfly or a butterfly dreaming you're a man? I figure somewhere there's a caterpillar dreaming he's crawling inside my mother.
Right, weird, bro. Keep your fan fiction out of the family. Dirty boy. Oh, here we go again. Right. Let me guess. Yep. Okay. It's so bloody weird. What, like, why not just let us make the connections, like, surely wouldn't that minigame work a little better if you started with not the solution and then had to actually solve something to reach, to basically reach the item that you need in the right color that you need, and then it solves to the end. Instead of, you already are at the solution, you must now aggressively pad to reach the end. Oh, what are you? Mistech? Slow strike. Yep, that's going to be a mistech. I'm not even going to look. Ah, more droids. Are they droids? Okay, these are now... These ones seem to be more bug. Huh. Now I'm confused. WhatsApp, shut up. Oh my... Alright, this is... Alright. This is a very, very specific poll. The inoperability of this combat between me missing and them missing is just making me think of Soluster, the Crown of the Magister, with that one stupid fight where there was a chasm that no one could fly over, enemy or me, like player or enemy, and it was just stuck. Of course, Grumpos completely ignores this this problem, trap. I don't know how best to describe that. Anyway, fire off. But there's, you know, there's guys over there. They can't hit me. I could barely hit them, and there's a chasm. I'm not that mad. Grumpos, you've got no chance. Wait, can you even move over? Yes, you can. Ah, okay. There is a solution if somehow you're an only melee party. Give us a second. Sorry. Cool. So that scene from The Naked Gun where they're firing at one another from effectively behind the same cover. Yes! Ah, the XCOM experience. Everybody just hide behind the exact same bin. Okay, in running the ship, I understand why this is here. Why is this here, though, from a gameplay perspective? I'm gonna press that because I feel like I'm supposed to for some reason. I'm just confused. Poison spin. Okay. Still not gonna use it until at some point between streams I will take some time and try and like force myself to learn. At the moment, though... Ah. Well now, hello there. Grumpos, please begin exterminating. Meanwhile, I'll shoot the, Which one's the big lad? Yeah, start shooting the big lad. It's good to see these bugs are gentlemen. Bugs are essentially just organic robots anyway. That's true. Oh my god, they really are bug robots, aren't they? I thought this was like chitin, but no, I'm pretty sure that's metal. These guys are... I love these guys' design. They're bloody weird, but I like them. Because we know they are robots. PAL identified as one of them. Well, not one of them, but identified them as his brothers. Like, they're cool. I just like them. Ow. Ah. Shoulder decides to pop in socket. All right. I missed the last couple of streams of this, and I'm confused at why the crew is suddenly in a row Be-HIVE. So kind of am I. Long story short, we landed on a planet which is tied up in democratic hell, and they were being shot at by missiles from these guys. And so we had the usual sci-fi deliberation council joke of, yes, but we need to, let's have a meeting to discern the missile's intentions first. And all those kind of poke holes in the joke. And so the party just volunteered, look, let's just go beat up the hive and save everybody. Oh, also, Grumpos decided to pilot a starship. Well, not starship, like starfighter for a little bit. And we played a fucking rail shooter to get in here. It was the time. Now, is it Grumpos? Yeah. Let's give you a couple of heal greases plus. Some of those to top you off. Everyone else is mostly okay. What if I touch the yellow crystal now? I really should just stop touching things. Oh, God. Come on, come on. Right, you fire on that one. You fire on the middle one. And Grumpos, get ready to smash the left one. I think the main reason I'm reticent to try and understand the magic is this whole energy, and then you can kind of upcast it, but not quite system. I'll figure it out, but not today. Stars, can't do it. Not today. Or in this case, Starves can't do it. Not today. He's now hitting for over $1,000. Grumpos cannot be stopped. Grumpos is terrifying. Okay. Nope, hang on. Sorry. My mouse is freaking out. Okay, so I know I really shouldn't touch this again. I'm gonna touch it again. I want to see if it summons more. Okay, is that just an XP farming button? Did I, honest to God, just find an XP farming button? God damn it. Grumpos, but buddy, you need to get closer. Just get in there, buddy. Yeah, there's definitely some XCOM accuracy going on around here. He's standing closer to them, so of course they can't hit him. Yep, and casually just one-shots them. Grumpos looking like a dwarven runesmith. He might as well be at this point, you know? I mean, he does hang out with... He's got the beard for it. He's shorter than the rest of the party. He's got hang out with a lot of Mistech. I could see him as a sort of dwarven artificer moved across, yeah? Right, let's not press any of these crystals now. I understand I was punished for my propensity to touch everything. Oh, no, there's another crystal. No! No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I have learned my lesson. When I touch the crystals, there's another crystal. No! When I touch the crystals, nasty things spawn. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Captain E.J. Smith.
I was paralyzed in the brood chamber when several of my guys attacked the Hive Queen. They hit her with everything they had. Guns, knives, lasers. Nothing hurt her. Unless you got some
Wow. Okay, you are starting to lose me a little bit here. Unless you got some magic tricks in that coat, you better crawl into one of these cocoons and go to sleep. Uh-huh. You're starting to lose me a little bit there, Anachronox, because you're starting to belabor the point a little hard. I hear the echoes of Elden Ring. Why don't you use magic? Don't you know we fixed magic? Why won't you use magic? Oh, Christ. Wait, where am I? Are you dead? You're dead, aren't you? Yeah. Dude, are you dead? Oh, hello, gentlemen. There's quite a lot of you. It's alright, I have a Grumpos. Right, wait a second. Hive fighter, smaller hive fighter, large... Ah, it's a large hive fighter. It's not the queen, then. Gotcha. Rockethead, I have acquired a rare but a bit mundane item. Movement trays for my Middle-earth minis. Oh, okay. No, I can see why that'd be helpful. They've been out of production for a decade. Very nice find, then. Okay, that one's out. Let's try and smack the big lad if we can. And Grumposter. They literally sent out their biggest boy and Grumpos one-shotted him before he got to do anything. Game? Was the big guy supposed to get a turn? The big guy was supposed to get a turn, wasn't he? Okay. All right then. Ah. Well then. Hold on. Does GOG have anything to say? You want me to update GOG Galaxy? I don't want to update GOG Galaxy. Okay, we're gonna just quietly alt F. We're gonna alt F. Wait, no, I had this problem before, didn't I? I had this before. Right, okay. So this game is immune to alt F4. Let's open the task manager and just quietly kill the Anachronox process. Shh. We'll be back in a moment after this mute, after a few messages. I can see why there was a save point there. They knew. They knew to be scared. Right, new suggestion. Grumpos, don't immediately destroy the big lad. I know this is hard, but I'm gonna ask you to exercise restraint when using your staff. Right, there's the big lad. Don't kill the big lad. We'll kill everyone except the big lad first. Are there AoE attacks in this game? Almost certainly, and they're almost certainly magic. Which I still don't quite know how to use. So, we'll get there eventually, I'm sure. But for the moment, bashing stuff hasn't failed us yet. Which guy is this one? Is this the one in front of Grandpa's? Yes. Smack that one. Oh, I should say, while I'm here, we will not be running Lost Odyssey tomorrow. Because Rakan has some life stuff going on at the moment, which means his Tuesdays have suddenly become occupied. We're shuffling Divinity Original Sin to Sundays, and Tuesdays will become the new Lost Odyssey thing. I also need to fix whatever's gone wrong with Lost Odyssey, because I'm not going to lie to you. After doing some digging, it turns out that the sound that's completely disappearing from Lost Odyssey is not a problem with the emulation. Apparently, there's a fundamental flaw with some Xbox 360 copies of Lost Odyssey, which I can only assume is also still in the data that I dumped. Which means that if you play it for too long, the sound begins to die. So, but what I'm saying is, do y'all remember when I played Alien Isolation and the game just started to disintegrate because I'd been playing it for too long in one sitting? Basically that, but audio only. I'm still not sure why this is a thing, but I am starting to come to the understanding that this actually is just a thing in game dev. There are some, like, ways that some things are coded or created that they don't survive being played for extended periods of time. Turned out Alien Isolation was one of them, but it's never on those lists when people are saying, you know, oh, this game can't survive being played for 72 plus hours consecutively. No. Alien Isolation, never mentioned among them. Tusk. Do better research. So just relaunch when the sound gets like that? I would like to hope so. However, I raise you, this is a JRPG, which means that save points are the way you save. So sometimes there might not always be a save point. And also, by the time we notice that the sound has gone kaput, it's usually ruined a cutscene or two. We shall persevere and we shall find out ways around this, but I'm glad for the extra days in the tank is my point. Memory leaks are a thing in programming. See, I've heard the terminology, I'm just not really sure what it actually is. Guess an emulator save state wouldn't fix the issue? I can't figure out how to make emulators, well, specifically Xenia, the Xbox 360 emulator. I don't know how to make that do save states. Gonna be honest with you, no clue. Doesn't Morrowind sneakily reboot the Xbox during loading screens? I don't know, but that sounds amazing. Sound? The battle's over. Hello? Is this a door? It won't open. Those creatures are guarding it. Okay. Well, presumably we need to take those crystals to it in some way, but we can't get at the crystals. Hive moss. Lovely. Buddy, are you supposed to be doing that? I don't think you are. Okay. Oh, he's very dead. Those fucking bee Power Rangers. You would think. Ooh. Hello. Didn't we already do? Yeah, we already did that one. Yeah, we've been here before. Yeah. Is this a door? No. All right then. Sorry, my brain's just stuck thinking of bee-themed Power Rangers now. Like, I think Hive Force would be the main, like, subtitle, but then there always needs to be that extra Sentai word on the end, isn't there? So it's like Hive Force Delta, but I don't want to use Delta. Hive Force Hex sounds like they'd be more magic-themed, which doesn't make sense. We don't talk about the actual magic-themed Power Rangers. Shush. They don't exist. Shush. Hive Force... Wasn't there an insect-themed Sentai? There was Big Bad Beetleborgs. And the Kamen Riders tend to have a lot of insects, yes. Hive Force Alpha. I feel like... I swear Alpha's been used. Elytra. Ooh, hold on a minute. That's a new word for me. Hold on a fucking second. Yes! Yes, I like this. The hardened forewings of beetles and earwigs that protect their delicate flying hind wings. It's just weird enough that it sounds like it's one of those words, but then it's also bug-themed. I like it. I've forced pie. No, that just sounds like we're cooking the hive into a pie. Don't do that. They're only little. Oh, hello. Well then. Are you serious? How dare you? Die! Simon says get on the floor with a broken spine. Fine, let's try a piece of magic. You have insufficient harmony to fire slag. That one. Harness your slag. Okay, he's on fire, but he's not dead. And I think that somehow did less damage than your gun? Question mark? I'm gonna have you fire your normal gun at this one in front of you and see if that's the case. Ah, that's the worth. Okay, right. So where Lost Odyssey is one of the RPG molds. Yeah, the gun does fire harder. So where Lost Odyssey is one of the RPG molds where buffs are really important, a la SMT. This is one of the rare ones where dots actually do shit. Like where dots do work. All right, okay. Because that fire pulse hit like as hard as the initiating fire, which is unusual. What would a cooking-themed Power Rangers be called? Okay. It's not going to be Fire Force, because I'm pretty sure that also was a different show about firefighters, I want to say. Not Power Rangers related. I think that was just different. Iron Chef, I doubt it. Only because I think Iron Chef is already also a name of a thing. I know it's also a terminology, but like not it's too open, too classic. I think it'd have to be Hmm. Hmm. I want to say it'd be something along the lines of like Power Rangers, like. See, I think this is the ones that would end up with an acronym, like SPD for Space Patrol Delta or RPM, which was just. I don't think they even used revolutions per minute. I think they just called it RPM. I think this one would have to be something like Cuisine Explosion Institute or something like that. I don't know. Like you'd need culinary or cuisine or something like that in there, I think. Culinary Excellence Army. Oh, that's a strong one. Don't make that face. What are you looking at me like that for? There's nothing wrong here. I'm fine. Will you knock it off? I'm fine. Everybody's fine here. There's no problem. Nothing's wrong. Stop it. I mean it. You're killing my vibe. Say, use of vibe in the wild in 2000 and... When is this from? 4? 6? 8? Who do we appreciate? Where am I I am so bloody lost. And none of these crystals do anything. 2001, thank you. Of course, it's a space odyssey happening in 2001. What? Okay, no, this is bugging me now because Widgren was concerned about oh well, this is gonna Grumpos can't do shit. Well then, skill? Yeah, we haven't yammered at anyone in a while. Yammer at him. Okay. Yeah, I think was it Kitchen Wars? Was that the Foodgasm one? Because I remember people would like eat a meal and then all their clothes would explode. And I only know of this from Jesse Cox and Dodger trying to describe it. I've never actually gone anywhere near the show. Oh damn it, Boots! I need to throw the switch so that this. You need an amount of crystals for that computer. I grasped that bit, fucking Mega. The problem is that every time I touch one of them, it just summons mobs. So I'm clearly like I'm missing like maybe an item or a code to pick them up or something. Oh, Food Wars was the English name. Meanwhile, Mega Skullmon saying that's how it works. That's the only way you can do it. You pick them up, mobs spawn, you have to survive it. Okay, I don't think you were here for it earlier. I'm not picking them up. That's the problem. I'm touching them, mobs spawn, I kill the mobs, and then I can touch the same crystal again, and it spawns mobs. The exact same mobs, actually. We kill them, and then I still don't have the crystal. We tried this earlier. I touched the same crystal like 2 or 3 times, I think. Unless they're expecting me to, with no feedback at all, click on the same one over and over and over and over and over. You do, it's in your bags. Of course. Are we... Yeah. Why am I not surprised if that's the case? That they are not actually removing them from the overworld like sensible people. They are instead... Right, cyan hive shard, blue hive shard. Yellow hive shard. Okay, right, okay. So... They are just not going to give feedback. Alright. Bit of a strange choice there, game. Thank you very much for the call out. Because otherwise, I would not have noticed that in any way whatsoever. Because when I touch crystal, and the crystal is touchable in the overworld, I would expect the interaction to be in the overworld. Am I mad? Is that a strange thought? Did we get the green one? I don't think we got a green one. No, we do not appear to have a green one. I will have a green one. Pulse move up. You shoot at them. Ow. Oh, that's going to be the last mistake you ever make. Grandpa's beam! So presumably then, like... They're just okay with you walking out of this hive with a lot more XP and levels, right? Because in the process of bumbling around trying to find the exit, or sorry, find even progress, people are gonna do fights like this a hell of a lot. And they're not terrible on XP. Okay, I'm completely fucking lost, though. I got the cyan one. Let's do the red one. Actually, you know what would make slightly more sense to me? You know how when we're picking up stuff on the overworld, it's capable of doing the text box of do-do-do. Like, you found a heel grease, or that kind of stuff. I'd do that. Let the fight conclude, get the loot from the fight, and then show on the overworld the message of do-do-do. Like, you have got this item. Instead of hiding it inside the post-battle stuff, which by now most people probably would be skipping because they've had about 500 of the same fight to get here. I think it appears in the booty recap. It does. That's precisely what I'm talking about. But it's in the post-fight booty recap, not the... You get what I mean? Like, because of the sheer amount of fights we've had to grind through to even get here, like, whole game up till now, and not anything significant has been there. Thanks, Twitch, for flagging booty! Really? Really, Bezos? What's amazing is it isn't even flagged on my side. Like, it's just appearing normally. It's not saying that there's any issue. Wait, was it doing that thing where it comes up with a message beforehand, like, are you really sure you want to send this? Oh, God. I'm sorry, Darkrise. I mean, I'm still happy with the one where, discussing the Power World lawsuit, I wrote, fuck off, Nintendo. And Twitch decided to put a little slap on the wrist and say, like, oh, you know, are you really sure that message could be offensive? Like, to who? Nintendo? Oh, yeah, they're definitely sitting in Ethan's stream chat. Yeah. Nintendo itself, the whole company is sat in Ethan's stream chat. Won't someone please think of the giant corporation? Even if they are fucking Nintendo. Ah, so you have far more balls than me there, Rose Bay, because I would say it if Nintendo aren't here. I would not say it if Nintendo are here, mostly because I don't want to get blackbagged and disappeared. I'm already enough fear of doing that with my own government. I don't need that from Nintendo as well. Like, I have a mum to help support and a girlfriend to save towards. I do not have the time to get blackbagged and disappeared. By any faction, frankly. Oh, please, you don't even have any money for them to go after. Oh, aha. Aha. You think that I'm worried about them going after my funds? I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about them going after me personally. Like, completely just disappeared from the face of the earth. As the Firefly theme tune tells us, you can take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me. The problem is that most factions in the shady area these days, they actually will. They will try and take the sky from you. They will try and lock you in a box to never be seen again. But only when normal people commit crimes. When corpos and governments do it, it's perfectly fine. Have I got the purple one? Oh, to be able to fucking filter by the shards. All right, we got blue, cyan, green, red. Okay. I don't think we have mauve. Or whatever this counts as. Oh, you're joining our side, are you, buddy? Seriously, the standard fines for most corporate crimes are less than 1% of the standard profit for them. True. Like, illegal for a fine is legal to rich people, which is why, in the strangest possible way, and this is coming from someone who openly opposes and hates the Orwellian Safety Act, I do at least somewhat kind of respect that the punishment for it is 10%, you know, for fucking it up on the companies, is 10% of your global revenue. Like, that at least is a fine that means anything. Unfortunately, it's being used for evil, because of course it is. So the one time they can apply fines that actually make sense is a disincentive. It's a disincentive to normal people doing normal things and not the obvious. Right, purple hive shard, that's what you're calling it. Okay, that's what the kids are calling it these days. Alright then. I'm also going to remember to reopen Chatterino because Twitch chat is weird. And it doesn't like me. Mm-hmm. I know better now than to go into the bridge room. The bridge room will just spawn more dudes. Random side point. How are we doing on brightness, out of interest? Because I remember back with Bloodborne, I think it was, y'all concluded that I have IRL dark vision, which I sort of do to a degree, but not anywhere near as much as everyone thought I did. And it turned out it was because OBS was massively mulching the compression settings and making everything look a lot darker than it was. Everything's fine? Oh, okay, grand. It won't open. Those creatures are guarding it. Can I slot crystals into you? No? Okay. But what have we got? We've got presumably cyan, purple, pink, yellow, red, green. Well, I don't think we've seen pink. Which is a shame, because they were a hell of a singer, but actually wouldn't mind seeing pink. This one's still freaking out, having a good time. Good to see you, buddy. And you're the loop back door, aren't you? Yes, you are. Hold on. No, okay, it's not doing that. Okay. There we go again. Able to interact with it in the overworld. Uh-huh. I see. Can I touch you? Can I analyze you? No? Why are you spinning then? This means I can click on thing. Why you spin? Weirdo. See the colors there, Ed, near that computer? Yeah, we just plugged in the crystals to make those colors. Just now. And then plugging in that opened these doors. Where am I going again? God damn it, they all look the same. Save? Save is a good shout, actually. I need to now find the save point, which is in here somewhere. Save point? Hello? Save? Nope, not in here. Nope. Back this way, maybe? Save? Save! 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 Aha! Save! You! Save. Nice. Okay. Let's go, team! I won't lie to you, he started sinking there in order to get to the right point on the geometry for the floor. I didn't notice that I'd stepped in a small ditch and thought he was just jitterbug boogieing straight on through the floor. My man was about to drill to Antarctica there. Okay. So there's this thing. I'm assuming... I'm not even going to check this time. I'm just going to have you analyze the console... There's a hole with several slots in this computer. Insert yellow... Okay. So then it's getting more shards. Alright then. Which then presumably... But you look like the door to the... I'll get to you in a second. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Wait. Hold on. My theory is, if we go back to the first computer that we plugged the crystals into in the first place to get the thingamany open... Can we interact with this at all? No. The computer we can't interact with, even though the thing spins, so we by all rights should be able to interact with it. Very confusing. So... Right, okay. This is my thought. There's going to be something about this that communicates what needs how many shards, maybe? Or is it just the shards again? No, it's not those. And those just line up with their... Those just line up with the spikes. So yep, shards again, I guess. Sorry about this, folks. We're just going to need to go through the shards all over again, then. We've already got yellow, though. We've already felt up yellow, so we need to go and... I mean, I guess, hey, more levels? Chartreuse, just perfect. Yes. Dame dane, dame-o, dame dane-o. What an engaging and high-octane quest. I'm so glad we went on this journey together. Truly, we'll learn more about friendship. Darkray's swinging in with a chips review. Ooh. Which chips did you end up getting again? Sorry? I know you said earlier, and I'm terribly sorry. I didn't pay too much attention to it. dig the design of the bugs. Oh yeah, no, the bugs design is great. I'm just not a fan of how combat spammy this area is. It's a very fine line. I love turn-based RPG combat. I really do. But there needs to be some degree of... shush. There needs to be some degree of balance between interaction and... I don't know how to put it. Like... I suppose interaction and progress. Because, like, these guys take more interaction than they should to progress. Like, this feels like something like, if there was a way to just mash a button and auto attack through it, I would be a lot better off because I could just do that. Is there a way to mash auto attack through this? I don't think there is there? Do you still have to, like, select each person, select who they're attacking, etc.? Surprised no one in the group has an AoE yet. We probably do somewhere. It's probably one of the many mistakes that we've gotten over time. Probably not poison spin, though, at a guess. That's probably not the best weapon to use against bugs. Oh, there goes James cancelling again. Give us a second. I was actually worried I was going to have to end the stream without us doing much other than wandering around, but yet goes James cancelling yet again. There we go. I've let him know nobody blames him and it's all good. It's not the man's fault he's got about 7 different factions pulling him in different directions at any given time. Normally I am not one for patience with the flake. This flake earns it. Have I got green? No, I don't have green. Let's get green. Because freedom takes green. It's the green, it's the green, it's the green I need. When I looked in my inventory, it's the green I didn't see. Stop hitting Grumpos. I'm gonna run out of healing items chunking through, you fucks.
Fellow citizens.
But with a low polygon.
Night Ashtaram! Thank you very much for the resub at 38 months on a 21 streak. You nerd. Nerd! Okay. Oops. Whoops. Hold on a minute. Blue. We don't have blue. We have a lot of Belongo, but we don't have blue. Okay. Shard. I want to say we have... Wait. Sad tourist picture. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Yellow hive shard. We just got green. Do we have red? No. Okay, so it looks like we need still quite a few. Bloody hell. Purple. Can I shoot him? Thank you. Damn it, all that I miss. Ah. This dungeon seems actually like the perfect time to go grab groceries. By all means, go ahead. We'll still be here when you come back. If I don't keep getting turned around in the first place. I don't think we have blue. By the way, a little bit of warning. Bob Ross might be needed for the boss, that is all. With these graphics? Nah. I don't think, with the stuff you're allowed to throw up onto this website, and indeed YouTube, I highly doubt anything with this many pixels is going to be a problem. Polygons, not pixels. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. I appreciate the call out though. Although I still think the funniest one was God, whoever it was decided to drop in on Lucian streaming Dispatch and basically was like completely panicking and freaking out that, oh no, turn on the sensors, you can't handle this. Specifically the phrasing, you can't handle this, because Invisigal was about to get her tits out. And it was just like, from poor Lucian's perspective, like, I know I'm gay, but I can deal with boobs. It's okay. Calm down. I'm not going to explode. Bless. Someone said that to me when I played They Make a Look for Dick. I am like Dick, okay? I'm gonna be honest, you had me in the first half, you lost me. What? I'm only just hanging on to sanity as it is because of this fucking dungeon. I'm asking for a bit of patience. Is the reason the Grumps deals so much damage is because the bugs are weak to crushing damage? I don't think so. He was doing this much damage to hardened robots earlier as well. Wait, what ones have we got? Blue, yes. Green, yes. Cyan, yes. Purple, yes. Yellow, yeah. Red. We need red. Red! Please tell me I haven't inspired something burgundy. Wait, this is the wrong way. No, wait, hang on. Is this the wrong way? Red's round here somewhere. Red's... I was hoping it was going to be there. No. Yellow and blue. Red? No, that's purple again. These damn corridors look the same. Is it? Wait, is it beyond the save point? I don't think it was, but I'll give it a check. Oh, it might have been. It might have been. Yep. Wait. No, I swear we got the red one. We've got the cyan one. Did we just not pick up red while we were here? Oh my lord, we didn't. Right, okay, well, grab red then. Come on out, lads. Okay. Use the power of Brainwave.
Fellow citizens.
Good evening, Adam.
Now, what on God's green earth
is this game?
This is Anachronox, a Western turn-based RPG from 2001-ish, made by a surprising amount of the Deus Ex team, based on a TTRPG campaign homebrew thing from a couple of the devs. And it's primarily a comedy game. We just happen to have gotten stuck in a very gameplay-heavy dungeon. Where we're picking up a lot of litter. And it's very slow. We are, however, in an insect robot hive that is currently firing missiles at the galaxy's most democratic planet. In the hopes that we can actually get our ship running again. If we save them from these lads. I'm hoping that we end up taking someone from the planet with us, because it would be a nice funny character to bring with. We shall find out. It's almost 5 a.m, but I don't want to sleep on my bed while it's 24 degrees Celsius. It's been hot all day and my room is quite warm and stuffy. Yeah, I don't blame you. That's nasty. Boots continues to shoot from behind his own gun. Please don't dodge. Please die. Please let this combat be over. Okay. I shit you not. I thought it was about to bug out again and get stuck. And I realized how long it's been since I've last saved. I'm going to save. Just in case.
Hey, phrasing!
Sorry, yes, you're correct. I should adjust my phrasing. Just in space. Okay, now we have a console, several slots on this computer. Insert red shard. If this is lore, I swear to God, I'm just going to assemble the rainbow very slowly and hope for the best. Is anything actually changing? Or am I just imagining this? Something fell out. You got sidechain mistech. Okay, I will actually look. That does sound like AoE. Slave device. Good. Ah! This is it, folks. Equip your mistech if you have it, and pet that time mender behind me. It's been nice knowing you all. This is the magic fight, if you haven't noticed it. Please equip some magic. You're going to need magic. Use magic! I'll equip some mistech, but I ain't planning on using it. I'm just gonna hit equip best on everybody and hope for the best. Save one last time. Now, we were warned the censorship may be implied, but with these graphics, I'm not worried. Okay, Grumpos, can you move? Grumpos? Hello? Move? Oh, well, we've got a dude anyway. No, it's fine. You can smack the dude, Grumpos. Grumpos? What? Okay, you move up. Grumpos, move up to where she was. You move up. Ah, it's pathetic. Oh my lord. Right, okay. Oh my... Guys! Come on! What? Really? Oh, okay then. Oh. What is... What the... What? Throw lever? Is that what I pressed? Okay, then. You know what? Yammer at the Hive Queen. Okay, with that in mind, Boots. Boots also isn't even able to shoot. What the fuck is happening? Boots can't shoot the man directly in front of him. Skill? No. All these skills are defensive. Okay, you move over there for a second. Grumpos, move up. Alright then. Well, at least we're all on the front row. I guess we'll use magic, which they've... Yeah, granted, they've sort of said a few times, but I wasn't expecting to be left literally no option but to use magic. To the extent that you've removed all of my other abilities. Dog race. What the fuck is that thing, Grandpa's? Look, don't question it. Like, what I am gonna question though is why I couldn't use this newfangled invention, a gun. Like, I get you want me to use the Bane waves and the magic and all that stuff, and I'm more than happy to, but there's also dudes that aren't the Hive Queen present, which means that those dudes are vulnerable to not magic. Surely I could hit them with not magic in order to save my magic for the Hive Queen who must be attacked with magic. No? No? Yes, the fancy crystals block non-magic. That's another question. I can interact with the fancy crystals, and this one is me just being stupid. I don't know what the fuck they do. Because one of them was turned off earlier, and then I turned it on. And I can... I guess I can have Boots turn it off again. I mean... Yep, there we go. So that does whatever that is. Grumpos, push whatever that is. They seem to explode, but then the one I fixed earlier put the crystal back again. And he's allowed to use the weapon. Interesting, okay. Do the fancy crystals need to be up? Need to be down? Oh, wait, no, I think I know what the fancy crystals are. I think they restored magic. Boots and Grampos are now back at full MP. Also, Grampos literally can't use their magic on the queen. Grampos, just move back a bit, buddy. At this point, we're just gonna hope for the best, really. When did that come back? I don't remember you coming back. What? Oh, the little hive guys coming to fix them. Oh my god, because that happened when I pressed the button last time. I thought I'd summoned the little hive guys to fix the crystal. I didn't realize they just do that on autopilot. Right. Oh, she died, did she? Oh, okay. That was a weird boss. I have fought many weird bosses. That was a weird boss. You're right there, Doctor. Doctor, please, come back to us. What has befallen you? She's still going.
They're still headed for the planet. Guess we blew it.
There's no friction in space boots. Even deactivated, the missiles would maintain their original trajectory.
Just bump them then?
So what does that mean? Are the missiles still active?
Killing the Queen should have deactivated all Hive weapons and subsystems, including the missiles.
You don't sound terribly confident.
I'm confident enough to have come back here when I could have made off with your fighter instead.
Impact in 10.
Guys, the space fighter had guns. We could have just shot the... Oh, great, we created a rain of meteors.
Do you want me to kiss you now or later?
Later.
I question the choice of hors d'oeuvres, Councilman. Do the critter fritters truly represent the constituency?
Blast the hors d'oeuvres. Surely we owe these people more than a cocktail party. They saved our planet.
You're right. Perhaps a parade is in order. Shall we vote on it?
Let's get out of here.
I'll warm up the shuttle.
Alright. I kind of genuinely, I kind of low-key adore that they they celebrated their world being saved with a fucking cocktail party.
How can you just walk away from this? Someone split that planet in half intentionally. How can you feel safe knowing someone has that kind of power?
I'll manage.
Kid, you're a coward and a quitter. So Miztech went active behind our backs. Big deal. Until someone figures out how to use it properly, we're still in the running to make a fortune.
Do you mind? We're having a conversation here. Mister, I'm not asking you to go all the way with this. I just need 2 pieces of equipment. We can even get them here on Cinder Station. Believe me, I wouldn't ask for your help unless there was no one else to turn to.
Oh god, we're back on Cinder Station.
The planet of Miztech. I'm close to deciphering a modular element system. I suspect the answer may be sitting in a library on Hephaestus.
Or you could repent, you cold-blooded killer.
Maybe
Isn't
it's
Hephaestus
time
gone?
for profession, kiddo.
Maybe it's time you all let me drink in peace. Please tell me this is a joke.
The math.
Surprise! We've come to compensate you for all your generous help.
What?
Shoot me.
I told you they would be surprised.
I made a bottle city of, I want to say Cantor joke like weeks ago. And you guys actually did it. All right then. Hi, but hang on, there's another taco. No, wait, no, no. Please let this be a new party member. Hi, how you doing? Democritus, the whole planet.
You see, after much debate, the High Council of Democritus has unanimously voted to join you on your travels.
Unanimous? I had plenty of objections.
Your objections were overruled. Councilman, step down.
Until my objections have been noted for the record.
They have been noted. Now please step down. Excuse us. As we were saying, we would be honored to join you on your quest. It's the least we can...
What if they don't want our help?
Councilman, you will not be warned again. Step down immediately. Ahem. Joining your quest is the least we can do for saving us. Our planet is at your disposal.
Yeah. You've lost weight.
We've had the technology to shrink the planet down to this size for many years, but we could never find a practical application for it. Until now.
I love that the dishes have become little googly eyes.
We were afraid of other hives will seek revenge against us. This seems like an elegant solution to our problems. You can't destroy a planet that isn't there. We thought we might as well assist you in the process.
Yes, well, that too. Of course, we're very grateful.
Why didn't you just shrink and hide from the hive in the first place?
Oh.
Yeah, we didn't think of that. Correction, some of us did think that.
More than once, I might add.
But the bombs were targeting the ring's heat signature. Even if we ran away, the bombs would have followed us wherever we went.
And imagine how much more damage that would have done to the planet.
And the ring.
We would have been destroyed completely. Horrible.
Order!
Order! Excuse us, sir. We're all just very excited by this new experience. It's a wonderful opportunity for our world to see different parts of the galaxy. We've had a hard-line isolationist policy for many decades, but in recent years the public has been growing restless for more contact with Outworlders.
This will be an experiment to see if we allow the galaxy into our home.
Because we serve the people.
Yes, the people.
Have you met the people? No, the people are splendid.
We love the people. Oh, yes, we love the people, but sometimes the people are complicated. That's why it makes it so difficult for us to make decisions sometimes.
Because the people.
Yes, not that we're blaming them. Oh, no. We love the people.
Have you met them?
Can I leave? Can I, like, squeak around you? Hold your horses, Chief. Before running out of here like a headless chicken, let's talk to everyone in the party and form a game plan. You know what? Actually, thank you, Fatima. Thank you for... thank you for giving me direction on what I should... I'm going to fucking save. Thank you for giving me direction on what to press.
What you want to chop about, Murderer?
Your attitude. Stop acting up around the adults. Or, congratulations, Slugger, you're one of us now. You're self-aware. Has he got a fucking cigarette? Or is that a piece of wiring exposed?
Does this mean you're gonna stop treating me like a little kid?
Well, I guess you have been pretty handy lately.
You bet I have. This is just the beginning. Just wait and see.
Well, what are we waiting for, buddy? Saddle up.
I'm gonna do something impressive. You'll see.
So, we going to Hephaestus or what? Slow your roll, Babs. Why Hephaestus? What do you think about getting that equipment for Ro? Well, Dr. Bowman's mistech was glowing when... Sunder, that was the... Wait. I get it. Sunder got sundered. When Sunder got split in half, I'm sure there's a very important connection between the two. But right now, our priority is the modular mistech system. We have an opportunity to unlock a flexible, extremely powerful side of mistech that's never been seen before. Besides being potentially lucrative, it would give us the edge we need against whoever or whatever was powerful enough to sunder in half. I just got that. Slow your roll, Paps. Why Hephaestus? Hephaestus is the home of the Order of Mysterium, a sect of Aztec monks. Ascetic. Aztec? A sect of apparently motherfucking Aztec monks dedicated to the study of mistech. They have an extensive library that may hold an important detail which will complete my work on the modular mistech system. It appears that some types of mistech have an array of slots built into them. I suspect an element can be placed into these slots which might allow us to modify the original functionality of the mistech, and I do love a good slot. But I need to know what the element is, and I'm sure the mistech library on Hephaestus holds the answer. So we going to Hephaestus? You better stay put, old man. Oh, poo. So, will you help me... Hello, I'm now taking over this camera angle. So, will you help me find the scientific equipment to process my readings? What you think about going to Hephaestus with Grumpas? Believe me, I'm just as interested in Mr. Mistech as Mr. Master But I think the energies are better spent in figuring out what destroys Sunder. It could happen again without warning. Maybe Anachronox is next, or Hephaestus. The sooner we isolate the threat, the sooner we can know how to proceed. Besides, Hephaestus is a tourist trap these days. I doubt there's anything beneficial to be learned there. So, will you help me get the readings? Whatever. Fine. I don't need anyone's help. I'll figure this out by myself. Okay, but then can I... Okay, let's go, 8-Ball. I ain't got all day.
Splendid. This is all very exciting.
It's just following along. Wait, we can play as it. Yeah, buddy. Behold my ball. Actually, no, wait, there's little moons. Behold my balls, plural. Hey. And it rolls. It literally is like, it's got no reason to spin as it's going along, I guess, other than gravity, maybe? Question mark? This is weird. This is so wonderful and stupid, and I love that the dishes are googly eyes. There is no party member in an RPG that will not be improved by the addition of googly eyes. Yeah, buddy. Wait, what the hold on. What the fuck weapon does it have? Planet Beam Crystal. And it has a tractor. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I need to find an anthill. I think there's one down here. Yes!
We detect many chitinous life forms.
I can't select it because I can't see it. What? I can't tractor beam the anthills. I would have sworn that was the thing. Really? All right. Okay. Damn, all right. What the hell do I use a tractor beam for then? Primus, I guess you are in the visible globe-mobile. Nope, you've lost me. You've completely lost me there, I'm afraid. Hold on a second. Wait, can I tractor beam his taco? No. No. Okay, so the tractor beam is clearly for something. I just don't know what yet. Can I give you any tacos, by the way? By the way, are you aware there's a planet floating behind you? Oh, bless you. You actually, like, acknowledge how stupid this is. Fantastic. Well, Grumpos, you know what? I respect Bowman. I actually think they're a good character. They got a little forced to use, but it turns out it wasn't their fault. It was actually the magic system's fault as a whole. However, I'm not giving up on Grumpos's damage, so you're coming with us. Pal, you can stay behind. I'm taking the planet and the old man. Or alternatively, hold on. The first piece of equipment I need is the tachyon decay detector. It will help determine the source of the rift that splits asunder. Second is a field transduction module, which is the key core element of the tachyon decay detector. It'll be harder to get our hands on it since it's a biohazard and illegal in this sector. So, will you help me get the scientific equipment to process my readings? Where do we find them? Museum down the street. Uh-huh. What about the other one? The red light district is a source of black market down. Okay, so finally we're possibly going to there, yeah. Fine, I'll take this case pro bono, but once we get your equipment, I'm out of here. Can I just... Despite the fact they're in the process of disagreeing, can I just... Yeah. I can just take both of them, despite the fact that This is, I'm guessing, implied to be a pick between. We can just take both anyway. Right, Democritus, let's go, 8-Ball. Take over from the Doctor, because I've been given an opportunity to take a planet with me. Of course I'm taking a planet with me. And now, for the purposes of maximum confusion, whilst taking Grumpos with us, can we then go and do Rose plotline? Is it 3 party members max? Annoyingly, it looks like it, yes.
This planet will not squeeze in there.
Okay, tachyon particles. Ah, I see. Tachyon decay detector. Yes, tachyon decay detector. Can I not? Oh, tractor beam. No? Oh. Back rooms? Heel grease. Lovely. Oh, wait. This is probably going to be something, isn't it? Am I going to need to go get PAL? I appreciate that it's KOTORing. It's giving you the option to branch out, but having to constantly go back and swap people is gonna bug me a little bit. Let's try and go do Hephaestus. How is heel grease gonna work on a planet? Look, we just pour grease over the entire planet. We're just gonna quietly ignore the private detective. Actually, wait. Do we still... Ah! No! Yeah, you...
We would like to point out that we have access to Dr. Bowman's private shuttle at Gate 6.
Thank you for letting me know. Spin. I need to see the attack animations of a planet. Rolling around at the speed of... Sorry, no. Globing around at the speed of sound. Hephaestus, Anachronox... Okay, so there's just Anachronox, Sender Station, Hephaestus. Let's head to Hephaestus. Primus with a question that I'm afraid I fundamentally do not understand. Why are we trying to make the globe Greek? Yeah, I want to give this a funny answer, but Primus, honestly, you've lost me. Is it cause Hephaestus? I'm trying to see where the joke is. This is not on you, by the way. This is on me being completely dense as a brick. Also, we're apparently landing on Mustafa. Is the question because Ed mentioned greasing the planet? Maybe, but I don't... Is there meant to be like a connection between Greeks and Greece? Oh, wait, no, Greece! Right, yes, grease the planet. Not cover the planet in grease, and thus in some way it becomes Greek. Right, okay, I'm with you. I'm just a moron. Right. Hey, get your butt back in here. Shouldn't we debrief? Oh my god. Uh-huh. Split up and spread our resources. Cool. Yeah, sure. Right. Now can I go explore the planet? I'm gonna be honest, game. You gave me options of go where you want to go, and then I'm trying to do that, and you keep getting in the way. Hello there, what are you wearing?
Brother Notri, welcome to the town of Mysteria. Simon of Brebula wrote the sacred scriptures of the Brotherhood of Mysterium many 100 years ago. The Grand Mysterium discovered them, and from their vision established the Brotherhood of Mysterium. Our goal is to confront the fundamental questions of our universe through scientific method tempered by spiritual leanings. Foremost, our belief is that Mystech is a gift from the gods.
Off to a great fucking start.
That's why the monastery grounds were built here, on the richest source of Mystech in the galaxy. Our Lavatic processing facility produces an average 4,000 slags of Mystech per week. So tighten your shoelaces and open your wallet. Please make a left and take a tram to our entertainment district, Mysterium Mecca. Have a splendid day, and may you find the magic inside of you.
Find the magic!
Right then. You have a chunk of Mystech there that's actually like out in the overworld. Hi!
Don't look so horrified. I got a bad slag of Mystech. Instead of doing anything remotely useful, this one makes my pores bleed bubbles. Doesn't hurt or anything. It's just hard to see. Be careful what you buy in the entertainment district. There seems to be a high rate of turkey slags these days. They're just churning them out without testing. It's not permanent. I won't believe it's permanent.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm there with you, buddy. Having spent like most of the last month in a strange state of mystery illness where everything from my guts to my fucking skin has been trying to fight me, and trips to the doctor were just met with, well, I think it's just time to accept the new normal, and a lot of very favored COVID phrases of old, and just saying, no, actually, no, I don't feel like looking like a scabby red blotchy mess and somehow even uglier for the rest of my life. Thank you very fucking much. I'd like anyone to put in some effort, and since you won't, I will. And now I've gotten all symptoms to successfully retreat. So, I'm with you, Bubble Man. I wish you the best, Bubble Man. I may never know you as any name other than Bubble Man, but wishing you the best. Sometimes I do think my doctors kind of forget that I'm medically not supposed to exist. So, yeah, no, when you just tell me, like, oh, get used to some condition, I will take that after a while, but I'm gonna put in some fucking effort to say nah to the whole science of it. Oh my god, they actually put in a bloody... I love it when games think to do this. It's such a tiny thing. But actually putting in, like, a queue, it's just nice. I like it. Also, the few times we saw your face, you're not ugly, Ed. I disagree.
Exciting time to be alive, isn't it? With active Mystech in its infancy. Think of all the new slags to discover.
Still lands weird to an English person.
New magics to test. I feel like a kid again. What can I get you?
Medically not supposed to exist? That can mean so many things. Alright. So, for reasons I won't delve into, because that's obviously other people's personal business, my folks weren't supposed to be able to have kids. They didn't involve any extra parties. No donors, no surrogates, no nothing. I just still happened anyway. So, this to the continuing bafflement of all of their docs and the hospital, since medically I'm not supposed to exist. But I do. I'm also meant to have a horrendous lisp. Now, that's not great to say with a mouthful of chicken, but I am meant to have a horrendous lisp. Because I was originally told tiny little kid Ed was informed that I had a malformed tongue, and so I was, I'd need a surgery like very, very early on. Other than very invasive, very destructive one. Otherwise, I'd have this horrendous lisp for the rest of my life. And credit to my parents, they did a quick check and went, "Yo, is this something he's going to be able to have later in his life at a point of his choice?" And they went, well, yeah, I guess so. So, but primarily Dad went, "All right then. Well, he's a small babby at the moment. We'll come back when he's able to make this decision for himself then." And never once did this lisp supposedly manifest, nor the malformity, nor the defect, none of it. Because I'm beginning to believe it was never actually there and someone just cocked up. Nuts Walker, nuts, nut Spark. I'm buying a Nut Spark, yes. Hell yes. I'm not actually sure we need a psi pole, because psi chain seems to also have psi pole as an ability. Well, at least Grumpos has psi chain and it gives him psi pole as well. But I need Nut Spark in my life. Democritus, what have you found?
I believe we are to split up and explore the planet by ourselves. We can't wait.
I was exploring the planet by myself, then I bumped into you. Tower. Pardon? Tower? I'm not allowed in the tower. Fugaze. Is that right? What the? Hang on a minute. What the fuck is making that racket? Hold on. Whatever it is he's singing the circus theme. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's doing that. Are you hearing it, my guy?
Why does everyone fear Leap of Faith, the ultimate bungee cord experience? Who would not want to experience the exhilarating Hang on a minute, I'm having some trouble. Also, Dark Rays, I believe you're referring to Rizzo the Rat from the Muppets. Why does everyone fear Leap of Faith, the ultimate bungee cord experience? Who would not want to experience the exhilarating sensation of a 380-foot plummet towards a 5-mile-wide lake of boiling lava? Imagine yourself tentatively walking out to the edge of the platform, too afraid to look down, feeling the heat from below wash over you in waves. Your stomach is in your throat. You can't believe you agreed to this. You know field repulsion, no anti-grav buckles, nothing to save you from sudden fiery death except a thin cord of natural rubber. Coward! Coward!
Right, I'm leaving. This person is nuts. Oh, hello. An amulet of alertness. There's another bloody anthill.
Yeah, bugs crawling all over that thing.
I'm feeling like eventually something's gonna just leap out to me.
You wanna play Bugaboo? You wanna play Pooper?
Wait, are these actually... Wait, no, hang on a minute. Are these actually playable? Hold on, hold on. What is Bugaboo? Click mouse button 1 to play. The Bugaboos are coming. Oh my god. It's Space Invaders with mouth sound effects. What? Did I crash my own ship? I just rammed really hard into the edge of the level and exploded. Okay.
But the Bugaboo was inside out. And then it exploded.
I'm not appreciating the fact that there appears to be a shit Goomba there. What is Pooper? Well, this is not the most horrifying soundtrack I've ever heard. Also, I'd like to point out this... What? I'd like to point out this is asking me to press enter on the keypad. This game within the game is having me play with the numpad. I'm so confused. What I'll get him. If that was too quiet for you to hear, there was a small voice there that went, "Here comes Pooper." This is just the devs fucking around. I was moving! Oi! Yep, I'm leaving this place. This is a weird place. Nope. Nope. Never again. Nope. Ooh, Lemistech Shoppe. I can't go in Lemistech Shoppe. Damn it. What about Big Cathedral? Can I go in Big Cathedral? I can go in Big Cathedral as a hotel. Never mind. Moonburger. We should take the planet here. We should take the planet on a date to Moonburger. I'm not sure if that's a mascot or an actual person. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I can see inside your mouth. Yep, there's a person in there. All right. I'm not sure if that makes it weirder or better. Hi? Wait, get back here. All right, just teleport through me, asshole. There's a ball pit? What? Too much beer, too many burgers. No way my fat butt's squeezing through there, Bubba. No! Oh, they are Zed fighting something awful. Okay. Let the Mystech Seer guide you. Think of a yes-no question, then deposit 1 loonie for your fortune. Can the robot go in there? Almost certainly, but the robot is currently back on Sender Station, and I don't want to have to go to an entire different planet just to change party member. A yes or no question. Okay, I've got it. The Mystech Seer says, do you dare risk finding out? You... Oi! Cheeky bastard. No, hang on a minute. That was it. You asked for a yes-no question and then gave a different answer. That's my job. How dare you troll me? I'm meant to troll you. Alright, let's leave. This place is weird. I'm aware basically everything on this planet is... Oh, you have a thing as well. Oh, it's gone now. Now, I see you have a life cursor too. Helpful little thing, isn't it? It's so much easier to stay focused and keep track of my day. Which personality module did you get? I bought Seductive Susan. It was a pretty expensive upgrade, but worth every penny. My life cursor is customized as someone I knew. You digitized someone you knew? Wow, that's heavy, man. Who was it? An ex-girlfriend. So, I've got some extra light trail upgrades. You want one? Yes. It's a one-time only item, but I've got a dozen of them if you ever want more of these puppies. I'll activate one and give you an extra. Enjoy. Oh, wait. No, yeah, like, look, it's got a little thing now. Wait, is that in our inventory then? Like, Fatima can have a visible chemical light trail for a bit. Aww. This is just a tiny little thing. Okay. Tower of the Grand Mysterium. Right, okay, we got to investigate the Tower of London. Come on. Great things happen when you go to the Tower of London. Fine, I'll go around the other side then. Nope. Wait, hold on. Nope. Okay, I think I have to speak to you. Hi.
I'm sorry, my brother. The monastery is not open to the public. We have, however, made an assortment of official sweaters, t-shirts and jerseys, all endorsed by the Order of Mysterium itself. These are high-quality items, which will serve as beautiful reminders of your visit to Hephaestus, the planet of Mystech.
I was not expecting them to have bothered to animate him pulling out a fucking t-shirt. I love when devs add these things that just aren't important, but they add on little to the world. Yeah, exactly. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a limit you should go to. You shouldn't just add every single little thing because it amuses for a hot second, but... Well, we found Jojo. Can we go to see Jojo? Nope. No Joe for us today. You good there, buddy?
Spread your wings and fly in the face of fortune. Gather round my magic grab bag.
That looks like a garbage can.
Haven't you heard that one man's garbage is another man's treasure? Today may be your lucky day. Only $5 for a reach inside.
Reach into the garbage for money.
There are prizes inside Brother Dag's grab bag, guaranteed to be worth 40 loonies in some sectors. Haven't you heard?
Fine.
Here we go! Wow! Heel grease! Fortune smiles on you today. Maybe you're on a lucky streak.
Okay. Be careful, Ed. There are a rat, a mouse, a mole, a rat, and a squirrel armed and dangerous in the tower. Ah, of course, yes. Truly, they must be avoided at all costs. That's a bin bag. Wait, what? No, sorry, not a bin bag. A blast sack. Well, I'd rather pick that up than a sack blast, that's for sure. Metro pen. Gonna be honest, I feel a little lost.
Child's matinee only. Look, those are the rules. Children's matinee only. Without rules, our society would crumble. Please refrain from this nonsense. Sir, no one can dissuade me. Children's matinee only. You cannot go in.
So, hold on. Is that a robot in a clown hat? Nope, it's weirder. Nope.
The HIVE tram is currently out of service. I'm busy tinkering on my latest prototype. Don't interrupt my pursuit of science.
Can I steal your science?
This is my keynote. Please leave it alone.
Can I lockpick your keynote? No. Run along, you keep bragging about being such a sleuth, so go sleuth. I don't really know where to even start, mate. Like, I'm talking to all the weird robed fucks, and I'm just getting, well, weird robed fuck information, to be honest. Oh, there's no one even in this shop. And an invisible wall. Okay. Probably not that way. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Given how heavily it's lent on Dr. Bowman of late, I feel like we were supposed to go with Dr. Bowman's. Hang on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Wait. Ed's House of Crap. Well, that's going to be all for me today. Thank you. Let's see if there's anybody I can drop yours off onto. There is a Bob Ross. That's the only person going. Let's just throw that into there. Thank you all very much for your time, your attention, your generosity, and your eyeballs. I will be back with this next week on the correct day. Fingers crossed I don't have a panic attack and then a panic hangover. That's only to put people at rest. That's only like the third one I've ever had in my life. They all turn out to have been on the same topic. All's good. As long as I stay away, I'm all good. So, with that, I will hopefully see you with this next week. I'll probably go and do Dr. Bowman's quest. I feel like I've gone in the wrong direction, but it is funny, and we got to meet some weird characters, and the fucking planet as a party member. And on that note,